I imagine you're very happy to be done with phase one of the policies and expectations. Just want to review a few things. These videos are how I instruct you. This NPC, Julina, it says, hey, look, it's all things technical and creative. Hey, notice how I select a word and then as I move, it jumps to the end of the word. I double clicked on that first word, held down the mouse button on the second click, and then as I begin to drag, I can select more or less. This strategy works well. It's not one I expect you to know right now. It is one that you will pick up as the year goes on. Little things like that are how you work smart with a computer. Now, as for what you're seeing on the screen, I am in Safari, and it says Safari right there because this is my browser of choice. I would love to use Chrome, but with all the apps I use and with all the stuff the district loads onto Chrome by default that I can't remove, there seems to be some conflict somewhere, and Chrome is a dog when I'm logged into my GUHSD account. It's much snappier without that, but we all need to be logged into that, so I use Safari because it works better for me. I like Firefox, but the buttons look like Windows 95, and I can't deal with that type of inelegance. Ugly square buttons. So that's why I'm in Safari. You can be in any browser you want. Chrome, Safari, Firefox. I imagine most of you will pick Chrome because that's what you use on your Chromebooks all the time. But you're free in here. Pick whatever you want. You find the browser, and as this has probably been explained to you by clicking on this little magnifying glass, we're going to change the spotlight shortcut. And you just start typing Chrome and it goes there for you. You start typing Firefox and it goes there for you. And then you just hit return and that application launches. Excuse me, pretty easy. So, like I said, we're going to change the spotlight preferences, but that magnifying glass is always there for you to search. Now, as far as knowing what this is up here, what is this? Mac, PC, Linux, doesn't matter. This is a menu at the top of the screen. And if you're in Photoshop, for instance, we'll come over there, and I tell you to change the image size, you go, how do you do that? And I say image size. And you'll look at me and go, what? In the menu, image size. Look, this is the menu. Up here it says Photoshop now. Image size. And I will harp on these shortcuts because I never go to the menu for things that I use all the time. Why would I when I can just hit a shortcut? And notice that shortcut popped up right there. If I hit escape, Option Command I, and you can see, hey, there's the option, the command, and the I. All right, so I'm going to switch back, and I did that with Command Tab. Don't worry about that. I'm not expecting you to learn those things. I'm not expecting you to know this is the menu today. But in a few weeks, yeah, I expect you to know these things. And it will be repeated again and again and again. So I want you guys to understand there's a certain amount of repetition. But if I tell you something like hide the dock, that little thing at the bottom of your screen that you're all looking at, if I come down, there's my dock. There are the different applications I have loaded in there, but I have that dock hidden, and it's hidden for a reason. For right now, if you want me to go into it, I will, but when I give you instructions on how to hide that dock, I expect it to be hidden, period. End of discussion, okay? That's so we're all on the same page. All right, so we'll go through this, and I will let you know which of these videos I expect you, which items in the videos I expect you to execute and which I expect you to work on. They're long-term projects that you'll begin to learn where different things are. And last but not least, hey, the OS. We update all the time. Right now, we're in Sierra. At some point this year, we'll probably update to High Sierra, version 11. So things will look different. This goes for the Adobe apps, goes for everything. You need to be flexible and be able to just adjust on the fly and know that technology is ever evolving and you need to always be ready to find the answers.